Hey everyone, Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and crypto is kind of quiet right now. You saw the title of the video, not a crypto is stirring, not even an alt. It is quiet over the last few days, despite what maybe some people might make you think. Um, Granted, Bitcoin, did break out of that descending channel a few days ago, but it's been a very quiet and muted move. As you can see, volume has been shrinking, shrinking, shrinking. Today it's a little bit higher finally, but this has been a very low volume, slow grind up. Um, Essentially, the volatility is sucked out of cryptocurrency at the moment. You know, this is crazy volatility. As you can see, this is much more tightened up. And look at this. We are looking at our fifth day up. This candle closes in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to chalk it up to being a green day. But look at this. I mean, we've had 5 straight up days, and it took us, about 1,500 points, um, which is still a big move, but that's reduced volatility compared to what we had seen in the previous 6 months and even year. And that's fine. I mean, I have no problems consolidating now that we finally got out of this descending channel. Ideally, we need to get above this intraday high here, around 11.7. So that spike, well, at least we have closes above this prior top, so that's a positive, and that makes this a higher low. So that's all good news. Hopefully, we can maybe turn this into a trend here, this bottom, and maybe trend along. That would be ideal. Get us in a ascending channel possibly instead of a descending. But yeah, so breach 11.7 and then make a run at this 12.7, 12.8 area. That's the next upside. And then obviously we want to continue to hold above this channel we broke out of, and then obviously 9,500, this prior bottom. So let's look at some of the cryptos that are being quiet. I mean, Bitcoin's even more active compared to some of the other names. So like, look at Litecoin. I mean, it's pretty much gone exactly sideways for the last 4 days. Just consolidating along here, this new support here up at 189, 190, staying above that, so that's good. Um, I much rather consolidate than go down. I mean, if it's waiting for maybe the 200-day average to get closer, who knows? But I'm all for consolidating because I'd rather it not break this 190 level and then see us testing, 120 again. Obviously, upside, we need to essentially get above this, these little highs here, and then that gives us the ability to make a run at, 275, 280. Ethereum, much of the same. Same thing. Look at this. I mean, it was kind of in a descending channel. It wasn't as clean as Bitcoin's, but I mean, it didn't really break out of it. It just kind of gone sideways, which by default is a breakout. I don't know. That doesn't make me excited. So, again, we're waiting for some action for a catalyst, so to speak. So this could, pop us up or pop us down. We're just consolidating sideways. It's basically a battle between the bulls and the bears, the buyers and the sellers. No one can take control right now. And that's, again, that's what pricing is. That's what price action is. And, we'll see who takes control. Obviously, for Ethereum, the upside is this prior top here around 975. Downside is, I mean, first stop, I'm looking at 800 because, we got action here, bounced there, bounced here. And then obviously you got the support down here at 680. So those are the kind of the targets for Ethereum. Look at some of the alts, like I said, because not a crypto is stirring, not even an alt. Look at EOS, same thing. I mean, pretty much just grinding sideways last 4 or 5 days, stuck in this tiny range. Look at it. It's like a 40, what is that? 70. Oh no, it's bigger than I thought. It's like an 80-cent range, but it's small considering what it was doing. I mean, look at these ranges it was in prior, So again, consolidation, consolidation. Um, EOS failed when it got to the $10 level again. You can see a lot of price action there. And it failed this last time, and now it's just grinding sideways, hopefully gearing up to make another run at 10. Let's take a look at Ripple. Same thing, grinding sideways, grinding sideways. It did get a little action today. At one point, it popped up above 1. Um, that was because there was something. They were talking about it on CNBC, and they even had the price watch little chart. They switched it from Bitcoin to Ripple, so I'm sure that put it on some people's radars. I'm actually surprised it didn't get more of a bump. I know tomorrow there's some big tech conference in San Francisco, and CNBC's covering it, and the CEO of Ripple is one of the gentlemen speaking. I know also the guy from Coinbase, and I forget the other two weren't for specific coins, but they were blockchain-related companies. So we'll see if that causes any stir in Ripple tomorrow, and that's really it. Like I said, kind of just grinding sideways and just paying attention to the levels. So we'll see what happens. Again, Bitcoin's the leader, so we need to see some action with Bitcoin, preferably higher, obviously, but whatever. As long as we can keep consolidating, that's a good thing. Anyway, that's it for now. We shall see what crypto brings us over the next few weeks. I will put a link in the video show notes for a free ebook if you need to understand, wallets and essentially what the blockchain is and how it works and all that good stuff. Plenty of resources in there for you. You can download it. It's free to grab. Just download it, and I'll also drop a link to the Scaredy Cat Guide to investing in cryptocurrency. That is essentially the videos showing you the principles I use to chart and trade, and the main reversal pattern I use, which this is an example here, to find buy entries that have a higher probability of making money, having a profitable return. So this was a clear example. This was buy entry, and it did quite well. So that's it for now. We'll see you on the next video.